Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Um, I have a few people on my other Mr. Magic is my other name of YouTube. I have a few other people that asked a few questions and left a few negative comments that needed to be answered. One, with the feather trick. When they're in the practice of use of telekinesis or psychokinetic powers, when you're practicing them, they usually work when you're by yourself. That's the whole reason why you have to meditate, manifest it, go throughout the whole thing, and it works when you're by yourself more than with an audience. The reason being is because it knows it's being watched. Not only do it knows that you're not ready to perform in front of people yet, because then that's what gives you that negative response. That's what gives you that negative thing that you don't want to hear. When you're ready, then you'll hear the voice in your head, telling you, you're ready. You're ready when you can do it like that. When you can sit there and make it move instantly. Now, in response to the feather around the clock video, that was actually psychokinetic with telekinetic powers. Not really powers. It's not power, but just using it. I don't like to call it power. I like just to call it me, because that's who I am. That's who we are as humans. We have the ability to do things like that, but some don't look into doing it. Some don't have the belief. Some don't have the faith. Some thinks that it's use of magic or it's demonic, satanic powers. It has nothing to do with the devil. Has nothing to do with worshiping any evil spirits. If you're worshiping evil spirits, then that has to do with something far beyond with this has dealing with. This right here has to do with an everyday living in life, manifesting for what you want to be and who you want to be. How do you think some of them people actually got to be where they want to be? They manifested it. They thought, they knew, they believed, and it happened. And that's what you need to do. Back on the subject at hand, the feather around the clock. To read how it was done by me focusing my energy on my hand. On my hand, I imagine, because our imagination is what causes things to happen. What we imagine, what we see in our subconscious mind, that's what goes on. I imagined on my hand that the feather was going to spin around. I drew it on my hand. Nobody, if you say, oh, we're using a magnet, you're an idiot. If I was blowing it, it would have spun that way and not this way back towards me. If I would have pushed it, I would have went like that, but my hand was right here. If the fan was blowing it, it would have blew completely off. And just to show you that I'm not bullshitting, this is what I used. This is a normal CD case. Has nothing on the back. See? Nothing there. And this is the feather I used. It was only on this and that. If you try to fit this on there, it might fall off. But telling it to stay will make it stay. Because of the feather, because of the, whatever you want to call this on the feather. Sometimes it could be different, it could be uneven, or it can be too skinny. On this one, on the other hand, is too skinny, as you can tell. So it really doesn't have any real balance. But when you become an object and you feel yourself being that object, imagine yourself being that object, closing your eyes and breathing in big and releasing. You practice your breathing, you practice it. Don't practice it for 2 or 3 days and come back and say, oh, well, it didn't work. Well, yeah, it didn't work. You only practice it for 3 days. There's some people that practice it all the time, every day, from practicing it for months. It works. You got to keep telling yourself, it works. I know it works. The question is, what if? What if you can do them things? What if you can make objects move? What if you can make them float? What if you can never work again, but work. If that makes any sense. Because you need to work literally, but how would you say that if you can easily imagine $100 bill in your pocket and it comes out exactly how you imagined it? Have you ever had a dream before and 2 days later you seen what would just happen? What some people may call it deja vu. You seen it, you felt that place, and you felt you being in that time before. That was part of your imagination. Your imagination brought you there. Your imagination manifested that day. Your imagination brought it. So if you wanted that to happen, then you keep imagining that over and over and over and over and over again in your head. And that's how you manifest things. You put it out to the universe hears it and brings it back. When you do this, right now you're building up energy. Closing your eyes, being light, not being so tense and high up. You don't have to practice hard and get mad at the thing just because it don't move. Be peaceful, be calm. Some people ask, oh, well, could you smoke a joint? Whatever makes you feel comfortable. That's what, I mean, some people have their own different things. Some people need pot in order to concentrate. Some people need pot just because of that's what they smoke and that's part of their everyday life. Whatever you're doing on your everyday life, continue to do it. That's how you feel comfortable practicing, to practice it. But never state that something is not real unless you actually try it and give it a try. Nothing's impossible because everything is possible. And if I can do it, I know you can do it. I never once disbelieved that I couldn't do it, but I did kind of wonder how will they be doing that. And when I first got it done, it took about maybe a week or so. Or after the first 3 days, you should get like some. After 3 days, you should be getting some type of movement out of it. But after that, you just keep going on. Once you see it move one time and you know that it's moving from your power, keep going, keep going, keep going. Meditate. Always meditate. Even if it's 15 minutes a day, meditate and manifest it. Any more questions or concerns or any bogus things that can present, oh, well, that's fake. No, it's not fake. You just don't want to believe it's real and you sound hella immature. You have to really look at things. You can tell when somebody's using something fake, and you can tell when they're using computer things. And I have live witnesses. So if any of you little shitheads trying to say that my stuff is fake, I have witnesses, and I'm going to upload the videos, and you're going to feel like a real life idiot. So leave your negative comments if you like to. I love them all. Come one, come on. I always enjoy it. I never feed off negative energy. I just smile and put something positive with it. You have a good day, YouTube.